بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا رسول الله وآله وصحبه ومن والاه. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. We start and continue our lectures on Maliki Fiqh, and we start with some prayers. اللهم اغفر لنا وارحمنا، لا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله، لا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله، لا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد. Today our lecture will be on أقسام المياه التي يجوز منها الوضوء, types of water which are permissible to use for wudu. This lecture will be too short or يعني will not be long, as it is only superficial notes on types of water that can be used for wudu or purification. Imam Ashmawi says, "No, and may Allah the Exalted grant you success. The water is of two types, mixed water and unmixed water. Al-ma' al-makhlut, which is mixed, and unmixed water, which is unmakhlut. Unmixed water is tahur, pure. It is absolute water, which is permissible to use for wudu, whether the water descended from the sky or sprung from the earth, boreholes, wells, etc. Water, unmixed water, we all know it. It is the thing that is colorless, smellless, tasteless, odorless. It is necessary to live and essential for all living creatures. So, water, the unmixed water, is pure. We can use it as much as we want and need. We can use it in purification, we can use it in cooking, we can use it anyway. Later we will comment on the unmixed water, but let's continue, then return back to the unmixed water. Mixed water is water which, due to this mixing, changes in one of three qualities: color, taste, or smell, and this is divided into two. Water mixed it is water which becomes mixed with impurity and causes it to change color, taste, or smell. This water is impure and it is not suitable to use for wudu. However, if impurity doesn't cause it to change, and that the water is little in amount and the filth is also little in amount, in this case it is disliked to use for wudu, according to mashhur, the prominent position in mazhab, the famous opinion in mazhab. So we all agree that if water is mixed with impurity that causes a change in the water, this water is not permissible to use in wudu. So if there is 1,000 liters of water and some impurity fell into it, causing its color or smell or taste to change, that water is impure. If it is much water, little water, any water, if it is changed, it is impure. So, but if that impurity fell in water but didn't cause any change in it, it is only disliked to use it in wudu. So it is disliked to use this type of water in presence of cleaner water. But if it is the only water, there is no harm. So I have two containers of water. One container is fully clean and pure, and the other had dead rat falling into it. And after removing that dead tiny rat, the water didn't change in color, taste, or smell. So in presence of that cleaner water and other container, it is only disliked to use the container which has the impurity fallen into it. But if there is no other water, it is not disliked, there is no harm to use that water. We go back to Imam Ashmawi, and he says it is commenting on mixed water. The other one is, it is water which is sometimes mixed with something pure, and that pure substance changes the water. If the pure substance is something which can be separated or prevented from being mixed with the water, like water mixed with saffron, roses, and dough, or anything like that, then the water is pure in its essence but not purifying. So if I'm having water and I mixed it with something that is not that I put into it purposefully, or it's something that can be avoided usually from water, and we will understand that after a minute. Nonetheless, it can be used for other usual things like cooking, baking, drinking, and things like that, but it cannot be used for worship, wudu, or anything of that sort. If it is mixed with that which cannot be avoided or prevented from it, like water which has being changed by salt or mud or things like that, or by arsenic or sulfur or things of such of nature, then this kind of water is pure and permissible for wudu. So the original source is considered, so if the water is changed by the soil passing on it, the water is considered tahur, it is considered unmixed water. But if we mix the water with something that is not usual, that is something not from the ground, like I'm having water and I put some saffron or any other thing that causes change in the water color or smell or taste, that water is okay to drink, is okay to use in daily life, but it is not used in purification. So back to the unmixed water, when he said water descended from the sky or sprang from earth, so that water might fall on the ground, on a salty ground. That water might become little salty, so we consider it yet unmixed water, tahur water, pure water that can be used for wudu and other things, and Allah knows best. And that concludes our short lecture on types of water which are permissible for you to use for wudu. Alhamdulillah. اللهم اغفر لنا وارحمنا، اللهم عافنا واعف عنا، اللهم إنا نسألك الهدى والتقى والعفاف والغنى، اللهم علمنا ما ينفعنا وانفعنا بما علمتنا وارزقنا العلم النافع. الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا رسول الله. اللهم صل وسلم وبارك على سيدنا محمد وآله أفضل صلواتك عدد معلوماتك وملء معلوماتك وزنة معلوماتك. والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.